Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it is time for my client Amrit's vlogs, and he is a little bit late getting this over. He did some travels, went out of the country, wasn't able to train the way he wanted to while out of town. So this week got split up, but we're back on track, getting the vlog done. He started the week off with a floor press. He got a 95 kilo training max, which, we're happy with. Now, granted, he used to be benching quite a bit more than that, but he detrained tremendously. And we're keeping his programming very simple. He's trying to run 3 businesses. He's like, I need to be out of the gym in less than an hour. So we have 4 workouts. We try to get them done in about 45 minutes on conjugate. We will rebuild his strength back up to where it was. He doesn't want to really gain weight. He's worried he's gotten out of shape. So we're going to keep him pretty much at this body weight, work off muscle memory, recomp him a little bit. So his programming is very simple. Max effort day, we do some dumbbell presses, we do chin-ups, plate raises, band press downs, and then he leaves. Notice 2 of these 4 supplemental lifts are smaller single joint exercises. Means we can almost superset them if we need to. We can take short breaks, we can get him out of the gym. So he really only has 2 really serious exercises, and that's the dumbbell press and the chins. Okay, and this works quite well for what we're doing for our economy. And I've said before to people, if you get the max work and the speed work right on conjugate, you'll still make progress with very minimal assistance work. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but I'm saying that in theory, people can get away with it. In other words, if someone is so strapped for time or recovery that they can only get certain things done, I'm almost content to say their upper days, I could literally have them do some back work and some tricep work and leave. Right? The speed benching will still grow their chest if it's intense enough. Okay. Lower body, I could have them do max work, speed work, and some reverse hypers. They'll make progress. Won't be elite, but they'll make progress. Unless they're a genetic freak, then they'll become elite on that. All right, deadlift. He got 180 kg. Granted, he's pulled 220 kg before when I was coaching him, but we'll take it. He's like, it was a nice, easy training max. He's like, I could have done another rep or 2, but we called it. We got a nice, good training max in without compromising his recovery. I'm having to do some dumbbell rows on this day. Again, having to do back all 4 sessions. The thing is, though, it doesn't affect his other lifts. Because the back work is done between the other movements, lower body stuff, pressing muscles, everything else, he can just do it with no breaks, get it done, and then jump right back into his other work. So again, it's very, very good for people with a time management situation. So his lower body days are extremely simple. It's not really much to them. He does some rows. We do good mornings. And what does he do? Goblet squats. I'm having him do those for now, and eventually we'll go over to some leg presses, or whatever we need available. I like goblet squats because, again, a lot of bang for the buck. They're very easy on recovery. They build the quads, build the adductors. You can go super deep on them, because sometimes even on a leg press, some people struggle a little bit with the range of motion. With goblet squats, we can always get deep. Okay, we can set them up quickly. And if we can do that, we can get back out of the gym. We can knock them out quick and be done. So in this case, what's he doing for a lower day? It's minimal. We do rows, we do good mornings, we do goblet squats. All right, and this stuff can all be done back to back to back. He can do rows, he can go right to the good mornings with no break. He can go straight to the goblet squats with no break because different muscles used, and all he has to do is grab a dumbbell, bang them out. Done. He can go home. He's out of there in less than 45 minutes while still giving enough rest time to get a good training response. And I'm not saying this is optimal. I'm saying this will work for those of you who are not trying to become elite. You just want to be strong. You want to be fit. You want to have respectable numbers. You can do this. This sort of stuff will work. Pick your movements carefully and know when to rotate them. but put some thought into the movements. And again, people with minimal time. And I always tell people I don't like the 3-day training. Some of my people insist on it, but I really want everyone in the gym 4 days, unless they have a job or a sport that prevents it. Right? Just due to sheer recovery. Because we can get these workouts short. We can time all the conjugate stuff correctly. All right, speed benching. He does the same as most of my people do. We do sets with wide, medium, close. Right? Then I have him do dumbbell benching. Again, so why dumbbell benching? A lot of bang for the buck. Easy on recovery. We're forced to use lighter weights. If we go full range of motion, you cannot use the same weight. You see people handling these big ass heavy dumbbells that they're not strong enough to do, and you look at it and go, you better be benching 500 pounds, right? You see a guy doing sets of 10 with 150-pound dumbbells. If he can't bench 500 pounds, you need to look more closely at what he's doing with the dumbbells. He's probably half repping them. Because I can tell you right now, a guy who can do 10 reps all the way down the full range of motion for sets of 10 on those, he's got to be benching close to 5 plates, right? But, you know, people don't do this stuff right. But if you come in and you do them full range of motion, you're going to be limited on the weight you can do. All right, a lot of hypertrophy, minimal fatigue. Doesn't beat you up for people who have a high stress situation. Doesn't mean that's what I program for everyone. You guys see me have doing floor presses, incline bench, decline bench, all sorts of stuff, right? For my people in those slots, even my advanced people. In his case, he can grab the dumbbells, knock them out, and get out of there. Very easy to oftentimes find a free dumbbell bench in a box gym. And that's kind of the situation we're at with him. They're easy on recovery. They can be done quickly. Even in a busy gym, move on. All right, dynamic lower day. He did box squats first. The files got reversed. He did speed boxes. He did speed pulls. And then we did our normal rotation to the 3 other movements. I didn't include the footage of all of them because he didn't send me the goblet squats. He forgot. He says he forgot to do them. I don't buy that. He knows better. He just didn't do them. And of course, we don't need the rows again. The footage is more than long enough for this. But he did his speed boxes. You can't really see the box at this camera angle, but you notice where he stops. He's clearly going down to a box. But he needs the goblet squats to get quads. You know, some of my people can build enough quad even off enough speed boxes. And I've had clients who do it, who squat, you know, up to 500 pounds. He can't. He's got long femurs. He needs the goblet squats. We can't get enough quad stimulus off of just speed squats. Of course, then after that, he does his good mornings. He does the 2 other movements we discussed, and then he gets out of there. Again, these are easy 45-minute workouts, okay? And you can pace yourself decently well on these as long as you're not going excessive on your rest times. You can take 3 minutes with what we're doing here, 3 minutes between sets, and be done with it, right? 45 minutes, and he'll get back up there. I promise you, even doing this, he'll be pulling 5 plates again off this programming, and he'll probably be benching 2.5 plates again. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.